How's it going, ScrubGamers? Welcome back to another episode of Previously in DBS, where I go over the week's news all in one video at the end of the week to give you an easier way to digest the week's news in one go. So first of all, apologies for this episode being late. Once again, we had the EU finals that I was helping judge, and that took a lot of the time. So that is the reason why this is coming out late. So once again, not much to be revealed apart from the fact that we're still getting the Mythic booster reprints shown, and this week we got never a whole lot of them. Now, as I said, I was judging the EU finals on, and I will try getting out the breakdown again. Once it's all sorted and I got all the information to put it all up, so it's easier to see like that lists and stuff. And that will come out another date, maybe tomorrow, perhaps. But it will be dropped soon. But going in with the information we got from this week, it's all about that Mythic reprints. So, first one we got was the one we know because it was revealed in the video when they did the when they were doing this stuff about set 15. They revealed a little bit about the Mythic booster, and one of them was shown was the Kaioke, SSB Kaioke and Son Goku Concentrated Destruction was getting a reprint. And I gotta say, this is once again another one where the art for the new one, the alt art, is just amazing. Like, sure, we had a reprint in the the collection, collector's edition thing, but this art is a lot better than that one. I would say it's just fantastic art. Nice use of the gold foiling as everything. And then everyone we got along with that. So on the first day we got I think we got two shown every day, apart from one day we got 3. And the other one with that day on Monday was the Toppo. So once again, we never reprint Toppo. It was always good. We sure we did get the anniversary box one, but you can't have enough. And also with a nice new art as well. Like, this art is pretty cool, you gotta say. Like, most of them have really nice use of the gold foiling. Like, some might not, some might have a bit too much, some might not have enough. But this one I feel is just perfect. It just shows off Toppo being helpful, as the card intends. And if you're looking to pick up the foil one but you didn't get the anniversary one, or you didn't like the alt art on the anniversary one, you have another option. Also, another one. So for the second day on Tuesday, we got the reprints, and the first one for this was the Son Goku Instant Surpass. So this is a good one because, as you all know, if you've been keeping up with DBS, that Evoker was slightly hit with one of its win conditions being neutered in the fact of the limit 1 addition to Catastrophic Blow, which meant that you can't just burn 8 life or a ton of life in one turn after just holding off until a later turn, so you could do a lot. So, along with the secret rare being one of the win conditions with its VS, Victory Strike, the new option you have for an alternative for like 2 ways to win is VS plus this now, where you can drop this turn 5 because of, I can't remember the name of it now, Rival Seeker. That's the Rival Seeker, to drop this out. And since you're going to have a load of extra cards, you can keep getting loads of attacks with this. A triple strike, 35 triple strike, but also every time you use that trait main, reducing your opponent's leader down by 5k for the turn each time and get an extra swing. So this is a good one, and since it was a promo, it wasn't the easiest to get, but now you've got another way to get it quite easy in this set. And the art is actually quite nice. Like, it's not too different from, it's like one of those ones that's not too different from the original, but still it's got a bit more like niceness to the foiling, and once again a good use of the gold foiling. And the other one that we got for that week on that day on Tuesday was one that mostly everybody wanted. Like, some people like myself wanted it banned because it is just a card that shouldn't exist anyway. Like, back when we from the era where we were having silver bullets to counter things instead of banning things that actually needed banning. We have Koitsukai Mechanical Courage. So this is one that, if you weren't like me that wanted it banned, you wanted it reprinted. And Bandai Work did end up doing that by doing it as a judge promo, but then not everybody can get the judge promos. But now there's an alternative way to get it in the reprint with an alt art. And this one's pretty cool. It's got quite a lot of gold, but it is got quite decent art. I still prefer the original though. And I will prefer the Judge Stamp one to get. But still, it's a good card to be reprinted if they're not going to ban it. And it gives, in this way, by reprinting this, it gives more people access to it because there'll be extra copies out there then. Then for Wednesday, we got Never 2, and the first one of that was Nimbles Master with art that isn't much different from the original. Like, this is basically the same, just a different pose, and a little bit more gold foiling. So I'd say this isn't one of those ones where the new art isn't better easily than the old art. So one of the few, not many, but still is a nice reprint as well because it's still a very good card. And then the other one we got on that day on Wednesday was Trunks Helping Blast. So this is one where the original one did come out in foil as well, because it's back before we got TPs only being non-foil and too many for a pack, to be honest. And this one's got a new art, quite nice as well. And since Piccolo Jr. is still, like the Piccolo Eradicator piece, is still a very strong card, this is always going to go with it as a way to just free play target for its alliance. So it's a good pick. Then this is where we get on with the less appealing picks. Like every set's not going to be everything amazing in it. There's going to be some filler and stuff. And since this is a set the reprint stuff from before the Unison Warriors block, there's going to be cards that were good and relevant, and it just help it make a good set for if you do want to do cube drafting, or if you want to go back, like build a deck to go play previous old formats. And one of those is Ultimate Form Son Goku, another card that was a promo that was quite old and not really that sought after when it came out, and now it's got a brand new art as well, quite nice. Like a lot of foil, once again a lot of gold foiling, but I think it makes good use of it. And yeah, I still feel this is one of the ones that has better art than the original. Then we have, as we saw last week, we had the Toa, and Toa's the one it covered both if you're running a green lead or a yellow lead, and the other one that covered red and blue was the Kai. So we can't have one without the other, as we're seeing in the set. So we've got the Kai as well as one of the reprints, and yeah, this one is another one of those that has spectacular art that is a lot better than the original, and this one's one of those. And it's a really good card, and yeah, once again, another just proving this set is really good if you want to build a cube. So many good cards to add for building a cube in it as well. And then for the next day on Thursday or Friday, we got the other one, some more. We got Bardock's Surge of Inspiration. Once again, like it's a lot of promos this week that are being reprinted. And once again, it's a very good one, just being the one drop negate, helpful for the Awakened Surge, and this one is one that is quite useful with the old Iron Will Bardock as well. Once again, another card that, while it might not be amazing now, it's still a very decent card. And then we got one that's like a really good tech choice, being Bardock Fully Unleashed. This is a card that comes in and out of the meta depending on the decks in the meta. Like back when it was Dark and Broly was prominent, this was a very good side deck choice to help deal with it, because when they spammed the Field Force 6-drops, just overwhelming this, wiped them off board so they can combo with the leader, and giving you a 25k swing as well, which is really good. And the new art is way, way better than the old one. Like the old one being just one of those champ packs, whereas just because it's a black card, it was just all grey and horrible and like dingy. And now we've got a brand new, full of colour, full flavour one that is going to be a good pickup. And this card is always going to be one of those cards that is good depending on the meta. And I feel for with how the meta is with the Gogeta package, this is going to be a good side deck card to have to pick up if you get the set. And also another card that is pretty good. Like this is a card that like a lot of black decks run, especially the Vegex. Even now, if you want to play Vegex, and yeah, having more reprints of it because it's quite an old card now is quite nice, and with really nice art as well. And then a card that we're already getting a reprint of, as we know, from the collector's edition, but that's not out until like mid-year next year in 2022. and that is Master and Brainwash No More. Like, sure, it did get a reprint as well in the EP, with but that was just with the EP art, which the art on those aren't great with the Unison Warrior EP. But this one is fantastic. If you don't want to wait, if you don't want to get the EP ones that had like the same kind of art, just a little bit different, but wanted one with a nice new alternative art, like give yourself a foil version in your deck, here you go. You got that in the reprint set. This is one that I will definitely be picking up from a hat jack. Then another one that's got, once again, another spectacular art is the Android 17 Impending Crisis. Basically the same situation as the Bardock, which is the one drop in the gate. That is pretty good for Android decks. And once again, I'll be picking up the alt art from a cube. Then we get for the last two picks that we got on Sunday yesterday, and that is Whis Referral Guidance. Now we've seen that we're getting a lot of the champ packs from that little era as well that we've seen with the Bardock, we've seen with the Freezer and stuff like that. They're all getting reprinted in this set. Well, I think all of them, I'm not sure, but most of them are. And Whis is one of those with once again a lot better art than the previous one, because most of the champ pack art, it wasn't amazing, but this one's fantastic. And if you wanted to try this in Beerus, it could be a pretty good option. And then the last one, which is a card, like the most reprinted card in the set, being SS2 Trunks Heroic Prospect. Now, I remember when it was out, it was released as a TP. Like when we first got the TPs for set 10, where they increased the amount of TPs in like cards in a TP set, but decreased the amount of packs you get with each kit. So we got more cards, but less chances to get them from our tournaments. And because of that, this one was one of the best cards, probably the most expensive card in that TP set. And I think along with Zarbon. And almost every player wanted it reprinted so they can try and get it. So because it was too expensive. Sometimes it was too expensive to get. It just was so expensive for a card that you needed for blue as well. And people wanted it reprinted. But of course, Bandai went with their route of they'll wait to reprint it, but then reprint it a ton of times. So we've got like, I think this is the sixth reprint of it, and it's just keeping its status as the most reprinted card in the game. Like, people want it reprinted, so Bandai basically fulfilled our conditions and our wishes that we wanted it reprinted, but just kept pushing it because people just kept asking for it. So they thought, fine, here you go, here's multiple reprints. It's not the worst thing, but it's too many times to reprint a card, especially since it's not too difficult to get nowadays after being reprinted like the third or fourth time. But yeah, but then it does make sense because it's a set where it's reprinted stuff from. But then this is in the Warrior series, so yeah, they're going a bit back on what the actual plan for the set was. But this is just a reprint set of like stable cards from previous formats ago. But that is it for today. That is all the reprints for this week. So thank you for watching. If you have been watching and keeping up to date with this, trying to make sure it keeps consistent. So even if it doesn't come out on the day it's meant to, which is Sunday at the end of the week, it will come out at least the next day. But because of the judging of the finals, and it being the EU finals, it got pushed back because I didn't have time to do it until now. But once again, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and like the video. Comment up down below for anything you want to comment, and also feel free to subscribe as well. It keeps you updated with my videos as and when they drop, and if you hit the notification bell, it gives you a little tingle when my videos drop, which is mostly guaranteed on the weekend and sometimes during the week. But once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully be the breakdown for the top 16 breakdown and lists of the EU finals. Bye for now.